What's up with you guys, man? It's Ground Life Productions back at it again with another video. Hope you guys been taking care of yourself. I hope you guys been working on your mindset, and most importantly, I hope you guys have been retaining your seed, because what you need to understand is that productivity on semen retention is a big deal, and it should be your major focus, because if you're not productive while you're on this journey, then you will fail. You will fail. Your downfall will be quick. As quick as you start will be as quick as you finish, because you're not doing anything. You have all this built up energy, but what are you going to do with it? Anybody can abstain from sex, but not everybody can be productive. Not everybody can work on their goals. Well, to tell you the truth, everybody can do these things, but not a lot of people want to go through with them. A lot of people, they say they want to do all these big things, but they never put in the work. They never put in the work. They never do what's required, because if you really want to be successful, you have to do what's required. And I made a video about this before. You got to do what it takes, because you're not going to get to the place of where you want to be by like BSing. You're not going to get there by not putting in the work, by not doing what you're supposed to. You're not going to get there. Me, I know I'm going to be the best. I know I'm going to be the best because I put the work in every day. I don't be playing around. I do not play around. I get straight to it. I get straight to it because I know what my end goal is. I know my bigger picture. I know what I have to be working towards every single day, because I know that if I let a day go by and I'm not working towards becoming the best version of myself, and I'm not doing at least one thing that can make me better than the person I was yesterday, that's that's a waste of time. That's a waste of time that I can't get back. You can't get this time back. So you need to make use of every single day that God blesses you with. If God blesses you to wake up in the morning and you're healthy, you're not disabled, there's nothing wrong with your mental, there's nothing wrong with your mind, you got a peace of mind, why are you not putting that towards your goals? Why? Why are you not? Why are you playing around? Why are you playing around with the game? You can't play around with this game of life, because if you play around with life, then life gonna play around with you, and you're gonna wonder why all these bad things are happening to you. All these bad things are happening to you because you're just not taking it serious enough. You're not really putting in the work. You don't want it. You don't want it like you say you do. You do not want it like you say you do, because if you did, you would have did the work. You would have did the work. So it's all on you, essentially. But honestly, I want to get to the main topic of this video. I want to talk to you guys about what happens when you're not productive on semen retention, and what really causes a lot of guys to relapse. So you may know this, but when you're not really doing anything with all this built up energy, you're going to want to put it somewhere else. Now, we all know you could relapse, and there's many ways you could relapse with. You could relapse with the bad websites that you shouldn't be watching. You could relapse with somebody who doesn't benefit you, having sex with low vibrational people just because you want to get your rocks off. It can happen in many ways, but the reason why this happens is because you're not doing anything with that energy. So it's going to build up until those urges get so strong to the point where you just can't control it anymore, and you want to give in to the urges. Because honestly, we can fight the urges off. It's no problem. We can all fight it off, but not everybody. It comes a point in time where we just want to give in to the urges, and that's just the honest truth. We want to give in to the temptation, but that's the honest truth. But the only way how we can refrain from giving into that temptation is just being on our purpose, focusing on our mission. As a man, you have a mission. You have a mission, and you must complete your mission every day. And every day is a battle. Every day is a battle. Every day is a new challenge. Every day is a new struggle. So you got to embrace that. Knowing these facts, you got to embrace it. You gotta embrace it because there's nothing you can do. It's nothing you could do. All you can do is just keep on improving. If good things come to you, let them come. But still, never get comfortable. Never get comfortable because as soon as you get comfortable, you're gonna be like, "Oh man, I think I'm ready for this. I think I want this." No, no, you don't. No, you don't. The only reason why you want these things is because you're not doing anything. Let the good things come to you. Don't chase after it. Don't chase after it because when you're not productive on semen retention, you're going to chase after things. You're going to chase after relationships because you're going to realize how lonely this journey really is. It's fun when you're doing stuff. It's fun when you're active. It's fun when you really on top of your game, getting things done. But when it just comes, when that certain time period comes by and you're not doing anything, you have nothing to do, you're gonna realize how lonely this journey is, and you're gonna be like, how was I able to keep this up for so long? I want somebody to be there with me. And I'm not gonna say it's bad to feel this way, but I'm just going to say that you got to distract yourself. If you know you're on a mission and you know that you're going for a certain amount of days, stay focused on that mission and find something to distract your mind because an idle mind is the devil's playground. So you can't let these bad thoughts just manifest and create something that you don't want for your life. Because if you if you look for it, you will find it. I promise you, no matter what it is. I can't even say anything too specific, but if you look for it, you will find it, good or bad. You got to recognize the duality in this life because it's a lot of good and there's a lot of evil, but you need to discern from what's really right for you. But if you know that, then you should be fine. But I'm just saying, you got to be cautious. You got to be aware because when you're not aware, you'll just accept anything. And you can't accept anything. That's why semen retention is the best thing that a man can do for his life because it teaches a man how to be patient, and it teaches a man how to just take his time with everything because you don't need to rush anything because you will eventually understand that you are the prize. So why do you have to stress? Why do you have to stress? You're able to do all of these great things. You have this unbelievable strength. And you can do anything in life. But it doesn't mean you have to rush into certain situations. It doesn't mean that. You don't even have to chase after anything. But that only applies to you if you really realized who you are and why you are. A lot of people don't know who they are and they don't know why they exist. And that's why it's just certain individuals out here that just be doing anything and it doesn't make sense. And it doesn't help them at all. And they know it. They know it doesn't help them, but it's just because they don't know what their purpose is. And I feel bad for anybody who hasn't found their purpose in life yet because this life it could be so detrimental if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know why you're doing it. And it's so easy to become depressed because you'll be like, oh man, life is so garbage. Everything goes wrong for me. I can't get nothing right. Everything goes wrong. I don't know what to do anymore. And literally, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of how life is. But you gotta choose to see it in a different perspective because you just have to want to work towards things. You gotta make it fun. You gotta make it fun for yourself because we all know life is a drag. We all know this. We all know this. You think you just now figuring this out? You think you just now figuring this out? We all know this. We all been knew this. But some people make life seem fun, and they make life seem fun just by doing the right things, honestly, and just looking at things in a positive way. That's why you got to see everything in a positive way. So if you don't have that certain car, you don't have that certain house, you don't have that certain job, you don't got the money that you want, it's okay. It is okay. It's gonna come. If you don't got that relationship that you want, it's okay.